Hello guys and welcome to Hearthstone again. First of all, I'd like to apologize for not recording a video for a long time, but now it's going to change. Now we have a new expansion coming up, a lot of exciting cards, and a lot of things are going to happen. So just stay tuned and wait for incoming videos about best decks in the Knights of the Frozen Throne new Hearthstone expansion. Alright, so let's have a look at the new cards we've seen in the video released by Blizzard. We got like 6 cards, I guess. So let's have a look at the first one. It's Prince Kalaseth. Alright, it's Battlecry. If your deck has no 2-cost cards, give all minions in your deck +1/+1. Pretty interesting effect. It's sort of, Rena Jackson effect. If you have no 2-cost cards, then all of your minions in your deck only are getting +1/+1. So we've had a similar card before, Mistcaller, the Shaman Legendary, but it wasn't particularly played because it was too slow. This card is much faster, but it has a big disadvantage because you have to cut all of your 2-cost cards, which can be really painful for a lot of classes. For example, Mage, Rogue, and others, of course. So I don't know, it's really hard to evaluate this card. +1/+1 effect is not too much of a tempo, actually. If you're playing against, I don't know, for example, some control decks, mid-range decks, or even fast-paced decks, it's not gonna change a lot, especially that you don't have your 2-cost cards, control cards, for example, Mage, like Frostbolt, and other 2-cost minions, which basically, screws your strategy a lot. So I don't know. It's pretty hard to say right now. Maybe we're getting another cards with 1-cost or 3-cost that's gonna, somehow replace your other cards. But we'll see. Alright, another one is, as before, like a 2-cost spell. Spirit Lash, priest spell, Lifesteal, deal 1 damage to all minions. Lifesteal is a new keyword, actually. We've seen that before, but now it's a keyword. Whenever you deal damage with a spell, or if a minion deals damage, minion with a lifesteal deals damage, you heal that much points to your hero, basically. So this can be a pretty strong stuff if you're playing against an aggro deck, for example, or some token decks. But actually, Priest has a lot of removal already. This is a 2-drop, so Priest also has a lot of 2-drops. I don't think it's gonna be so good, actually. I think there are better cards for Priest, but maybe there are gonna be some interesting lifesteal synergies that we're gonna see. So yeah, maybe it's gonna be played in Constructed. Next card is Shallow Gravedigger. It's a Death Rattle 3-cost card, 3/1. Death Rattle, add a random Death Rattle minion to your hand. Pretty interesting card, actually, but it's not too sticky, only has 1 health. So basically we got a lot of better cards for 3 mana. And getting a Death Rattle minion, well, doesn't help a lot if you get something crappy. You're not gonna get, Tyrion or, I don't know, Cairn or other cards. Maybe there are going to be some good cards, Death Rattle cards coming up with this. I think probably yeah, because it's all around undeads and dead minions basically coming back to life. So I don't know. We actually had 3/3 drops, 3/3/1 drops before, and because of that thing that they can be removed easily, they are not that often played. Alright, the next one is really interesting. It's Chillblade Champion, Charge Lifesteal. So it is another 4-drop for Paladin. He has a lot of 4-drops, and it's gonna be hard to, replace these 4-drops. Silverblade Champion, True Silverblade. A lot of other interesting 4-drops. So I don't know. The only thing I can see it mm, in would be hand buff paladin, for example. You know, imagine you have a few points of attack and health to this guy. He is gonna work as a removal and um, basically healing stuff. I think it's interesting and it's worth a shot, definitely. Would be cool to build a deck around this card. All right, and creme de la creme of actually this expansion, probably new heroes, new Death Knight heroes. We got a Death Stalker Rexar. Basically, what this card does is he replaces your hero with a new hero, a Death Knight hero, and before replacing your hero, you trigger the Battlecry effect. In this case, it's gonna be deal 2 damage to all enemy minions, and apart from that, you're getting 5 armor as well. So your health doesn't change. So if you had like 15 health, it's gonna be 15. If you had 30 health, it's gonna be 30, and you're getting 5 plus armor. So this is actually pretty cool. I'm just waiting for another cards, hero cards, and their hero powers. This is gonna be pretty exciting, and yeah, I think it's gonna be played. It's gonna create a lot of new, different game styles, new maybe different archetypes of decks. So it's awesome. And let's take a look at the hero power of our new hunter. It's build a beast, craft a custom zombeast. Well, and this is actually pretty cool because if you're playing a mid-range deck, for example, you're gonna gain some. You wanna gain some tempo. You wanna push and control the board all the time, and just play stronger minions. This is the hero power that helps you a lot because every turn you're gonna play huge minion, combined from other beasts, which is really interesting because basically what this hero power does is you get to choose one beast and the second beast, and their effects are getting combined, their costs are getting combined, their stats are getting combined, and you're basically playing a really strong beast next turn, or maybe even this turn. Because if you're playing Rexar on turn 6, turn 7 you can play another minion for 5, for example, so combined 3 and 2 drop, for instance. So this is amazing, simply. Yeah, so I think this is gonna be a good thing for mid-range hunter. They probably want to create a control hunter, but it's just simply not gonna happen because hunter doesn't have any cards for controlling the board actually, and it's really hard for hunter to come back if he loses board control. This card may help him to get some minions for the late game, like to finish his opponent, like other mid-range decks do. So yeah, this is probably a good mid-range tool, but definitely not the control one. All right, and we have something special on top of that. There was a video showing other cards, and we don't have stats. For some of them we have, but usually we don't have stats. We only have arts, but they are pretty cool, and I'm just looking forward to seeing them. For example, this one, man, this is amazing. This is like the Shark Bear man Shark Bear. It's awesome. I wonder what it's gonna do, but it's already a good art. Another one, this one, for example, we got its cost 3, but it can change. This is probably some sort of buffing or debuffing card, and art is pretty cool as well. I must say that for now, arts are better and better. For example, on Goro, we had a lot of pretty cool arts, and for Knights of the Frozen Throne, we got a lot of cool arts as well. Another one is this Death Knight, Blood of Death Knight. It's a guy from the Ice Crown Citadel, actually, and yeah, probably some strong maybe some sort of protector minion. I don't know, maybe with freezing power. Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Another one is Valkyr, 554, but as I said, stats may change. Looks pretty cool as well. And to the right there is some sort of probably Anbarak friend, but we don't have this art here. Anyways, there are gonna be a lot of cool cards here, guys, and new variants of classes, the Death Knight classes. I was hoping for Death Knight class actually, but maybe someday they're going to, introduce another class. It could be really cool, and Death Knight would be the best option here, obviously. Maybe they're testing some stuff, and maybe it's going to happen in the future. But anyways, I'm really excited about this expansion, and I think there are going to be a lot of cool decks and a lot of new synergies, and the sort of comeback of Death Rattle decks. Maybe and Nazath gonna be played again, and some control variants of Death Rattle decks. Well, we're gonna see, but just stay tuned and wait for another videos, review videos. We are getting more cards in like 2 weeks, the July of 24th, and I'm gonna create a short review of these cards as well. So see you later, guys. Thank you for watching and take care. Peace.